actually stands for today, where the profit actually happens and where the losses actually happen, where the trend of Nifty will be. All those information will be given in this for 30 minutes of time, and the valuable knowledge will be portrayed to you. And if at all you happen to see any knowledge sharing, please like this video and share this with others. And for the basics of stock market, I have authored a book and it is available on Amazon. Click on the first link in the description below and you'll get that book on Amazon. So that being said, let's jump in and let's dive into the market, where the market will probably open in today's session and where the Nifty is probably diving in today's session as well. So the Nifty pre-open has already opened. It is about 60 points higher. SGX Nifty was very high when we actually started somewhere around 7 o'clock in the morning. It was high almost about 30 points, and now it is down by 1.7 points now. So let us jump in and let's understand where the Nifty actually stands at this point of time, where the influences, where the market will actually take us at this point of time. Nifty trend for today on August 3rd, and we are actually staring at a bit of a slight negative to probably slight positive open. We may not open on the days when the market is very timid. The SGX Nifty is showing very timid move, somewhere around just 1.7 points down, and at that point of time SGX Nifty influences Indian Nifty to open higher. Usually, I don't know why, but on those days we will open higher rather than opening lower. So probably we will have a positive start in the morning as well in the pre-open session. Nifty trend for today, we are staring at the resistances at 15,901, 15,915 and 15,958. Yesterday, mind you, I had in the mail as well told you the true colors of Nifty will stand in today's session. And in the market profit show, I had told you today we are probably one day when we will continuously be positive. That is what happened in the market yesterday. We were positive, we closed a positive, and we opened positive as well. So that is what is the knowledge of technical analysis, what it can portray and what it can give you on a daily basis. R1 is at 15,901, which is the resistance 1, first level. The resistance 2 is at 15,915, 15,958 is the third resistance level. And the supports, where are the supports stationed at now? Supports are at 15,835. You may ask, from 15,885, is there no support in between? There are supports, but they are not huge supports. There is one support at 15,860 levels, and that is a little timid support. And the first big support is at 15,835, 15,800, 15,705, 15,660 and 15,606 are the supports as of now we are actually staring at. So where are the markets actually going as of now? SGX Nifty is showing that moving a bit higher as it was at 7 a.m. However, now it is 1.7 points down, so it is negative as of now. As of now, it is probably going on a bit of positive side, because whenever it is negative, usually we'll see a positive move in the markets. SGX Nifty seems to be at a pace where we will open positive at this point of time. And looking at the world markets, we are seeing 3rd August will be a bit positive as well. S&P Friday was at 8.1 points higher, lower at 0.18%, and Nasdaq was higher by 8.39 points at 0.06, and Dow Jones was lower by 97 points, that is at 0.28%, and Nikkei was down by 137.03 points, 0.49%, and this is at the time when I actually wrote this article. This article was written somewhere at 7:01, and this is what it was at that time. Hang Seng was down. Hang Seng was up by 274.07 points. That is 1.06% higher at this point. At that point of time, at 7 o'clock in the morning. And looking at the global markets, mostly we see that there is no huge negativity, so we will open positive at this point of time. That is why we may see that the market opening positive at this point of time. Okay, so now we are staring at 66 points higher for Nifty as of now. So Nifty is at 66 points higher in the pre-open session. Anyways, whatever the analysis I had done at 7 o'clock in the morning as well, that is actually giving us the same results. So as of now, Nifty technical analysis shows that the technical analysis is currently at 3rd August at the supports at 15,835, 15,800, 15,766, 15,705, 15,660, 15,606. Those are the supports. And what are the resistances we are actually staring at? Resistances are at 15,901, 15,915, and 15,952. Those are the resistances we are staring at. Today we will open positive with a positive start. We may see that 15,900 touching in the pre-open itself, and now we are up by 15,951, the highest level ever that we can actually take. That is in the pre-open. We are open 66 points higher at this point, and we are at 15,951 in the pre-open. And it may see that we may move to 15,900 is what I had written, and stochastic is at 82.82 and slow stochastic is at 65, which seems like we may be opening positive. However, it is not sure that overbought zone or oversold zone is here. That's the reason we may go upwards or downwards in the market in today's session. So it is quite possible that we have hit the highest position now. We may see some profit booking in the session. And MACD is at negative 34 and divergence is at 9.79, which shows that the market is currently in a timid and it is not having the great momentum to barge all the way upside or barge all the way on the downside. So considering all the world market, which is kind of negative, and SGX Nifty, which is positive, US markets, which is slightly positive, and lastly the technical analysis. Technical analysis is rock bottom solid, and now we are heading higher, and we are at a very positive zone of technical analysis as of now. We are now at 15,951 levels. I had mentioned it will open somewhere around 15,900, and now we are way higher than that. That is at 15,951 in the pre-open session. That being said, considering the global Nifty trend is positive. So according to the analysis I had done somewhere at 7 o'clock, it seemed to be positive. However, we have hit all-time high as of now at the pre-open, that is 15,951. That is an all-time high for the market. At this point of time, it is quite possible that we may see the market going all the way down from the open itself, because it is a point where the market is currently looking at staring right at the level of the highs as of now. So that's one of the reason it is quite possible that we may see that the market moving a bit on the lower side in the beginning, from the beginning as well. So the profit booking is quite possible. So we may see that the market going a bit downer from here. I see a show that the Nifty futures is moving on the higher side as well. Nifty futures of August is currently stationed at 131 points higher in yesterday's session, that is 15,909 levels. and now we are staring at 15,951, which is a rock bottom high for the market as of now. So seemingly that we will open 66 points higher in the pre-open, and the open will be 66 points higher. Hope that the market crosses the 15,958 mark. That 15,958 mark, it is quite possible that we may slip from there, because it is a possibility of seeing that the market will actually happen to have some profit booking at this point of time, and at this profit level we will probably stare at a bit of profit booking in the market for now. So the profit booking may come at the level of 15,958 level if we happen to have moved to that particular level in the open. So let's do some technical analysis in the 3 months chart. Let me load the 3 months chart for you. So the 3 months chart is here, and let's do the technical analysis accordingly, and where the market actually stands to go at this point of time. So so here is the bottom, here is the top. For in the last 3 months, where the market actually stopped is here and moved all the way higher. So according to this, if we do the Fibonacci extension, then we will happen to have a level of 15,958 minus 15,426 levels. So that's 532 added to 15,958. We stand to go to 16,490 at this point of time. 16,490. If at all we can cross 16,000, we are heading towards 16,490 according to the Fibonacci extension. And Fibonacci extension is used by almost about 55% of the world analysts. So it is quite possible that we may head right towards that. I had previously given you the Fibonacci extension for this particular level as well. 15,928 was where the market was headed from that particular level of the highs. So 15,928, it crossed 15,928, and now when we are headed on the higher side, it is headed towards the level of 16,490 according to the Fibonacci extension levels. So that's the technical analysis, and at this point of time we seem to be opening on a greatly positive day, and we are 66 points higher, and the minutes for the market open is right here. We will open very soon in the market, and there is quite possibility that we will see a lot of rejig in the market, because the market is headed on a higher note at this point of time. So the bears and bulls will have a bit of tug of war as of now, because the bears probably may have a higher hand at this point of time, because when it hits the all-time highs, there are so many people who are already in the money, as in they have invested some money and they want to take it out. At this point of time, it is quite possible that there are lots of people who have their hands in green, and they may open the market in the negative side. As I had already told, we are opening negative from the highs of 15,951 levels. We are down to 15,927 levels. Now at 15,928 is where we are actually seeing the market. 15,924 is now the market condition. 40 points higher is what we are seeing. We are down about 20-25 points. However, we are down from the all-time highs we had already started in the open. You have to understand that there is quite a lot of people who are looking to sell the market, okay, because the all-time highs are not a daily activity. Okay, it happens once in a while, and there are so many people who are in the money, who have already invested in the market, and who are staring at a very good profit at this point of time. They will be looking to sell into the market because they want to cash on the highs, the spirit of the market, which is going on a higher note at this point of time. So it is quite possible that we may stare at a bit of negativity in this session, because if we opened at an all-time high, that's the reason the negativity had probably seeped in. I am also not sure about it. However, today's session is a bit skeptic. I can't say like the yesterday's session where the true color of Nifty will be up today. It was green and green all the way around in yesterday's session. However, today's session probably may not be at that particular level. So it is quite possible that we may drag down to a bit levels of 15,900 also, and 15,860 also, and then probably if the momentum actually sweeps in that point, we may probably hit the highs again, that's 15,958, and then move a bit higher from there onwards. So let's hope that the market will hit an all-time high again in today's session. We are staring so close to the market all-time high. So that's the reason I'm saying we hope so, because I am also not sure that it will hit that particular all-time high in today's session, because at this point of time, look at the market. In the beginning itself, we got a bit of a negative tick, and we see that the market is a bit timid at this point of time. We are not hitting the highs on every candle, so we are hitting the lows, and now we are trying to move above the level of 15,930 levels. So 15,918 was a huge resistance. Now we have crossed that 15,918. Now it will show up as a support for the market. See, 15,918 I had mentioned as resistance. So how many times we have stopped at this particular level in today's session? It seems like we are taking a good support at 15,918. See, 15,918 is somewhere around here. 15,918 is somewhere around here. So the market came down once, twice, thrice, came down 4 times, and now we are going up from the particular level of 15,918 levels, and then we are going on a bit of a higher note at 15,932 levels at this point of time. So Nifty is staring at 15,902 in today's session. So it is a bit of positive as of now, because we are holding the level of 15,918, and we are staring a bit on the higher side at this point of time. So we happen to have a lot of dread in the beginning. Now we are staring at a positive note, that is at 15,935. 51 points higher is where we are seeing Nifty at. So this is time for now to say hi to everyone. Hello all whoever has joined. Good morning, Ashok, and kindly show the support levels in the chart window. So you Mr. Prakash wants in the chart. So support levels are okay. Just 1 minute. Let me open the support levels. Marked it. Okay, I am opening the support level. So where are the support levels? Just 1 minute. I'm trying to open that support levels on the chart. Okay, so Mr. Prakash to the chart, and now look at the Nifty moving all the way higher. Now we are headed at 15,940. 244, guys. I am keeping my fingers crossed as thinking that market may hit the all-time high of 15,968 levels. So now we are up by 58 points on Nifty. Okay, these are the levels of supports I have already marked. Let me share it with you. The supports and resistances with 1 minute. Okay, so the supports and resistance, hope everyone is able to. The supports are and resistances for the market. Let me okay, so these are the levels of support and resistances for the market. Markets are staring at the supports at 15,835, and that's because we hit a level of 15,885 in yesterday's session, right? So whatever is below those levels happen to be supports as of now. So the levels of 15,835 is below this particular level of 15,885. That is a huge support. 15,800 is a huge support. 15,705 is a huge support. 15,660 is a huge support, and 15,606 is a huge support for the market as well. 15,860 levels are support as well, but it is not a big support because we have not seen the market stopping at that particular level anytime. Okay, that's the reason we don't mark it as a support. However, 15,860 level also is a support because multiple times we have hit that particular level and we have seen a snag at that particular level where the bears actually happen to show some resistance for the market. So the levels of resistances are 15,901, 15,915, 15,958. And if you are asking how do I come to a conclusion what is a support and what is a resistance, that is by checking the highs and the levels of closing of the market. Okay, whatever the high is, decisive high, whatever the high it has actually coped, that is 15,958 is an all-time high for the market which it has gone to, and 15,915 level is an all-time high for the market which it has gone to, and 15,901 is an all-time high the market has actually seen, and 15,835 is an all-time high the market has seen, and that particular level is a support as of now. So whatever is above becomes resistance below above that particular level of spot Nifty, and whatever is below this becomes a support. So 15,835 is a level of resistance for the market, and 15,800 is an all-time high the market has hit. That is a particular resistance level, and below that 15,701 levels, 705 levels is one of the all-time highs Indian markets has actually clocked. That's one of the all-time highs. That's the reason that's a support for the market. 15,660 is an all-time high. 15,660 and 15,606 is an all-time high for market. Those are the levels which are decisively visible. Okay, that's the reason we see that that is a market's support. So that is how we actually come to a conclusion that the market is actually stopping at that particular level for the market to show some resistance or support for the market. That is how we come to a conclusion. Mr. Prakash, if I have answered your question, please comment, and if your information about it, I can give that information as well. That's not a problem for me. Okay, so seemingly that the market is actually staring at a bit of positivity, and where the market is currently stationed after looking at the supports. We are at the 15,935 mark. 15,935 to 15,918 is a small stair. So if at all we happen to go again to the level of 15,920 to 15,918 levels, that's a support for the market, and we may see a bit of a positivity from there onwards, and the market may head towards the higher zones. So if at all the MACD is available, let's check the MACD availability. Once the MACD is shown, okay, no, it is still not showing the MACD. So as of now, we are a bit of on the positive note, because the EMA crossovers show that we are in the positive zone as of now. So the positivity, let the positivity continue in today's session is what we can actually hope for. However, when the negativity actually seeps in at that point of time, using the Fibonacci retracement, you can check the Fibonacci retracement from the highs to the lows, whatever it has made, and you can find out the resistance and supports as well using that. Okay, so the market came all the way down from this particular level. So we actually, oh, okay, Fibonacci retracement. Let's draw the Fibonacci retracement from the high it has made to the low it has made in the market in today's session. So the levels of 15,930 will be a big support for the market. 15,925, 15,916 levels. Those are the levels of supports for the market as now, because the market is on a higher note. So as of now, if market is currently stationed at 15,939 levels on the market, and we are 54 points higher in the market at this point of time. So that is the technical analysis for today, guys. If you happen to have any particular questions with respect to technical analysis, Mr. Prakash says, excellent. Thank you very much, Mr. Prakash, and thank you very much for joining the session. And if you happen to have any technical analysis questions with stocks or any holdings as such, I'll be more than happy to guide you accordingly. So put your questions in the comments as you already have joined, and please be joining on a daily basis, and hope this camaraderie of us becomes a community, will actually steer you towards profits on a regular basis. And I hope that I am giving you a good service. And if at all you liked this video, please click on like and share this video for everyone who may probably profit from this. And it is quite possible that one person can get a profit from this particular video, using the supports and resistances at this point of time as well, using the Fibonacci retracement, Fibonacci extensions as well. So that being said, this is Ashok Kumar signing off from Market Profits Show. Lastly, not to forget, Basics of Stock Market Analysis is available. Basics of Stock Market for Beginners is available on Amazon, the book which I have authored. Click on the first link in the below. Don't forget to like this video, share this video, and comment for any questions or any feedback you have. That being said, subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon. That is the end of Market Profits Show with Ashok. This is Ashok.